Would my Tunes to Tube videos get more views if I would change it up?
Hi, welcome to a video whose creator is blind and unapologetically does not know or care what the screen looks like.
Hi everyone. You know, this started when I first discovered Tunes to Tube, and it has pretty much stayed this way. I'm not sure I've ever gotten a massive amount of views, but it seems like when I do a Tunes to Tube video, it's not as viewed as the one takes. I don't know if that's just coincidental, or I'm just not giving it enough time, or it really is clear when you do it Tunes to Tube versus when you do it not Tunes to Tube. I think I said in a video once before, even though I have made it abundantly clear multiple times that I don't give a flying whatever what the picture looks like, it's part of it is the fact that that's kind of the point of the channel. Welcome to the world of the millions, or is it billions, of people. Well, look in the description box. I wrote down a statistic there. I haven't read it forever and I don't remember it exactly, but there's a whole section of potential YouTube viewers that either cannot see the screen the way a sighted person does, or cannot see the screen at all because their visual impairment is so severe that they're looking through like a peephole in the door, or they have no sight at all. It's completely pitch black dark. You can't see anything at all. And to those of us who fall into that category, 21 minutes of vlog where every 2 or 3 minutes all we hear is music for a solid minute and a half, and okay, there's probably photos, a slideshow of some kind. Well, that's just fine and dandy and yay rah, but there's a whole section of millions who don't get anything out of that. They can't see it. All they're hearing is music. And part of the reason for this channel is to raise awareness about blindness and how sound matters a hell of a lot more to a blind person than the visuals. Even to a sighted person, I would think that if the idea of watching a video is listen to it and watch it, I would think that sound would mean something. I could spend video after video ranting about that, but part of it is that I don't care what the videos look like. Welcome to my world. Welcome to the world of every other visually impaired person in the world that might come onto a YouTube video, and let's move on. But part of it is, frankly, I have more control over the audio than I do over the video. Even if I learned iMovie, which I still might do, and I learn how to create a whole bunch of videos on scene and then merge them together using iMovie and end up with this big video that I could put up, I still can't look in the viewfinder. I still don't know what the picture shows, and I don't have any control over what you see or who you see. At least with audio, if something is said that, well, and that's another thing. With these pieces of video, I mean, maybe I'll learn this as I learn iMovie too, which, by the way, I don't know when that's going to be. It's one of my goals, but more on that later. When I create a piece of video, even if I do learn how to merge it together, will I also learn how to edit it out like I do on Goldwave? Like, say something is said that I really don't need in my video. Am I going to learn how to put a mark at the beginning of it, a mark at the end of it, and delete, get rid of that? We don't need that in the video. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I know how to do that using audio. It's called Goldwave. And so editing together audio, if I really want to create a good, quote-unquote good video, where you do want to edit out the pregnant pauses, the tripping over your tongue, the everything you don't need. I mean, look at this. I've edited this video together because There's just stuff. So, yeah, I know how to edit what I know how to edit. And I have more control over audio than video. And audio means more to me than video. And I don't know what it is about Tunes to Tube that makes it so unenjoyable. Is that a word? In fact, if you want to, let me know in the comments. What is it about a one take that draws your attention? And what is it about an edited Tunes to Tube video that makes you go, ugh, whatever, I'm not interested. As much as I don't care about it, is it the fact that you can't see the damn screen, you can't see my face, you can't follow the video with your eyes? Even if it is, I'm not promising to improve that necessarily. I mean, I can try again eventually as I learn iMovie, whenever that is. I'm in a Relearn Your Mac class, and Photos is on the syllabus, but iMovie is not. I am still interested in learning iMovie, but it's going to have to be after this class. Okay, so maybe after this Mac class I can learn iMovie in the Apple Store or from one of these teachers of blind people. And as I said, maybe I can learn how to merge together videos. But even then, when I can't see what you're going to see, I don't know how much better it's going to be. I don't know how comfortable I'm even going to be putting those up, okay? Now, I also acknowledge that I pretty much have used the same damn picture ever since November. And I'm sure it gets tiring watching the same picture over and over. And as I may have said in another video, I have thought of changing it up. First of all, finding a royalty-free picture that you don't have to pay money or set up an account to put on your video is not as easy as you might think. I was able to find one last night for a topical video that I want to do at some point, but I never could have done it without Aira. I know I can't stop talking about Aira. Aira, I believe it stands for Artificial Intelligence Remote Access. Hold on, let me find out what this notification is. Okay, that can wait. Where was I? Okay, I was talking about Aira. Aira is a smartphone app that connects people who are blind or visually impaired to sighted people who are looking through either a camera on your phone or a camera on their special equipment. And these people are trained to describe things optimally for a blind person. And they're probably trained for a lot of other things too. These Aira agents undergo rigorous training, and just because you apply to be an Aira agent doesn't mean you're actually hired. They hold them to pretty high standards because they want to make the best possible experience for their customers. Anyway, my experience last night was I called an Aira agent and said, I have a YouTube channel and I've got 2 main pictures that I've pretty much ever used for Tunes to Tube videos, and I explained what Tunes to Tube videos were. And I was like, I realize that people might get sick of seeing the same photos over and over again the whole time they're watching a video, so I want to change it up. I want to do a video about this. Here's the kind of image that I want to see if we can find. Can you see if there's such a thing as a royalty-free picture of something like that? We spent probably at least half an hour, with the Aira agent getting on the internet, describing pictures to me. I thought I had one, but then she couldn't just download it and email it to me. I had to actually set up an account, which maybe eventually I will, but I just wasn't in the mood to deal with that at the moment. And so then we looked for something else, and eventually we did find the perfect picture, or I thought it was a pretty good picture to show the point of what this video is about. Basically, I'm going to say, look at your screen and tell me you don't see anything wrong with this. I think that there's a problem with this. But you'll hear more about that when I put that video up. The point is, finding a picture for your YouTube audio to put over top of the YouTube audio using Tunes2Tube is not as easy as you might think. But would my Tunes2Tube videos get more views if I would change it up? I'm sure they might. I hope they would. Maybe that's what I need to do. But how am I going to do that when I just said I can't get pictures, or I can't it takes more effort than what I might be willing to do every time to get pictures. Well, I might consider, maybe it's a learned talent, calling Aira right at the correct time and saying, I want you to take a picture. Because that's another thing Aira can do. They can take pictures, and then they can send those pictures to either your phone or your email. So, like, you are a blind grandparent going to your grandbaby's graduation, or holding your grandbaby even, or you're a blind parent and your child is graduating, or you're a blind, you're a blind student and you have earned your degree, or you're on stage at your graduation or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with reasons why people might want to take pictures, since frankly, I never take pictures. Pictures don't mean crap to me. Do I take audio pictures, if you will? Do I make audio recordings? That's another story. But I don't take pictures, but the point is, if you want pictures and you're a blind person and you have the Aira app, you can ask your agent to take a picture and send it to you, and you can share it on Facebook or Twitter, or like print it out and put it in a photo album with a braille label on it or something. Or you can stand in front of Walgreens or inside Walgreens and call Aira and say, I'm about to make a Walgreens vlog. Would you snap a picture of like me standing in this Walgreens aisle or standing in front of Walgreens and send it to me so I can use that picture instead of my old standby pictures when I make this Tunes2Tube video? Maybe I'll eventually learn that, and maybe if I do that, it'll make a difference. Or maybe it's just the fact that you can't follow the video with your eyes, and since a lot of people like to follow videos with their eyes, it's just going to take me longer to make it on YouTube than anyone else. I mean, look, it already takes the average sighted YouTuber months to years, doesn't it, to get monetized and start making money off of YouTube. I mean, first you got to meet this impossible 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time standard. Then you got to get to the 100 plus standard. Then you got to get your YouTube and your bank account melded together. And I mean, all of this takes time and effort and a lot of processing. Some people get lucky, and within the first 6 months they're off to the races, and congratulations to them. Others, it takes a couple of years, even maybe as much as 5 years, to get monetized and actually start making money. It might end up taking me 10, because it takes that long for me to get past all of that when I won't do full-on video with a Canon Alpha 60 whatever 100. No, let's I'm mixing Sony and Canon. I won't spend a bunch of money on a Canon, what is it, G7X, or a Sony Alpha 6100, a camera that's probably not even accessible, meaning no talking features at all. You have to see the screen to even use the thing, probably because it's, I've never actually felt these. I've never actually touched these things, but I assume they're either touch screen or, again, in order to keep track of what's going on, you do have to be able to see the screen. And why should I go through that? When, first of all, I've got a camera on my iPhone And secondly, I just told you why, I think I've told you twice now, why even with the iPhone, I'm not comfortable trying to make actual videos. I will probably learn iMovie, but I don't know how comfortable I'll be putting, honest to God, I turned the camera on my iPhone on out and about and got a bunch of video, and here it all is. That's what a lot of people do, but again, a lot of people can look in the viewfinder. And again, a lot of people get monetized on YouTube and make money out of YouTube. And I still refuse to accept the idea that just because I'm blind means I can't do that. I can do that. I just have to, first of all, not give up. I go through these phases sometimes where I just get freaking discouraged and just walk away from it for a while. But what matters is, even at those times, you got to come back and pull it together and say, okay, this is going to happen one of these days. It's never going to happen if you just quit, but it's going to happen one of these days. But it might end up taking me longer than it would take most people, because people don't want to listen to somebody talking or even listen to out and about footage. They want to watch it with their eyes, which is never going to happen on this channel. I mean, never say never, I guess, but for the foreseeable future, this MP3 recorder is as close to a vlogging camera as this blind vlogger is ever going to get. Again, I guess I shouldn't say ever. Maybe one of these days I'll learn how to position a camera, I'll learn iMovie, I'll decide that a full-on camera is worth spending the God knows how much money for. Money that at the moment I don't have, or if I do have it, I'm determined to make a vacation happen next year. I'm not buying a stupid camera when I can be going on vacation. I'm going to be choosing between this vacation and a lot of things probably over the next 13 months. And if I had to choose between a Canon G7X or a Sony Alpha 6100 and this vacation, it's a no-brainer. The vacation, absolutely. I'm not getting a camera, and I'm not putting videos up where I don't know what you can see. When I say videos, I mean vlogs. Out and about vlogs. I do one takes all the time, but daily vlogs, not happening with a camera. Like I said, this MP3 recorder is as close to a vlogging camera as this blind YouTube vlogger is going to get for the foreseeable future. And if you don't like it, it's Thursday night as I record this, and Tuesday night, 2 nights ago, Press Your Luck premiered. The new version of Press Your Luck with Elizabeth Banks as host. And this poor contestant got a whammy. And this whammy's wiping off the screen and blowing kisses. And Elizabeth goes, I know where I want that whammy to kiss me. That was, in my opinion, that was the funniest moment in the show. And I say that to say this. I hope it's not my undoing, but I know where I want all these sighted YouTube viewers that only care about visuals to kiss me. Kiss my blind... I don't think I have to finish that sentence. So, I think I've made my point. I don't know what it is about Toonstitute videos that draws you away, but I will try to change the pictures up from time to time. But I will not use a camera to do vlogs. I hope eventually I can get enough of an audience anyway that it can become profitable for me. In the meantime, I thank you for watching. Please follow me on Twitter, or if you really want to, on Facebook. If you're blind or visually impaired and wish you had sighted assistance on demand, check out Aira. That just might be how you can get some. If you believe that when disabled people find the right job, they should actually keep it, sign the Walmart Preserve Disabled Door Greeters Jobs petition. If you believe 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time is too much to ask for a new YouTuber, sign the Do Not Demonetize petition. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.